What's going on, guys? Disorderly Product News. We have a video here that is ridiculous and sad. So, on the new episode of Making Up Laws As We Go, starring May 30th Alliance. Go on over to May 30th Alliance and subscribe, because you'll see in this video he has been studying, he has been doing his due diligence. He is somebody who is interested in preserving his rights and knowing his rights. And for that, he deserves a subscription, a subscribe button press. It literally takes half a second. Anyways, let's watch the video and then we'll talk about it afterwards. The Bears.
No, not when you have a public. That's not strange at all. And the same thing, is that a crime? To walk across the side of the building, is that a crime? No, but you see what I'm doing. Everything that's going on.
Oh, I hate when they do that. You gotta understand. As if they're infinitely smarter than you are, and things are going on around you that you can't possibly understand, and they know.
Okay, but this is a public forum, though. But this is a public forum, and this is a public building. So if you want to go inside, that's fine. But this is public space. I can be right. This is not criminal trespass. This is not private property. This is public property. So what were you doing? I was taking pictures. They already know. At some point, yes, you have to have a justification for why you're on. You don't have to have a you don't have a justification for why you're on public property. Yes, you can. About here. It's public. That is exactly how it works. Trust me, I've been doing 3 months of research. That is how it works. We will go to court with all of this, and yes, that will be how it works. I have not committed a single crime.
Weist.
I have not committed a single.
Weist.
I have not committed
Thank
a single
you.
crime. No law has been broke.
Thank you.
Oh, now you got something to say. Before you was quiet as a church mouse. What's going on? No. And they already know what's going on. It's not nothing else.
I just said that's why we're out.
But I had already told them to that. When he called for backup, they called for backup for this. This what all of y'all is out here for. Just look around. Look how many cops you got out here for somebody walking around taking pictures when you got people with cameras and cameras inside of there, and it's a public forum. This is ridiculous.
It's not a public forum out here.
This is
Yes, it is.
It is a public forum.
Oh no, somebody call the mayor and tell him to get Bob the Builder on the phone. He's built a community center right in the middle of private property. You can't even enter the building without trespassing onto somebody else's property. That's a new one.
The public forum for learning is inside.
This is a public.
Actually, the forum for learning is right here because he's schooling your ass.
Public space.
So
nothing is nothing. No, but
You got an ATM and a public.
What law was broken? Me walking around there taking pictures.
We didn't say there was a law broken. We're investigating to make
Okay,
sure there was no law.
okay.
It
but
takes-
you've already known. I've told
It takes
you
8 cops to
find
investigate a guy.
Nothing else to find out.
Oh no. Out of everybody there, she decided to step forward and take the reins? I can't see how this could possibly get any worse.
You're gonna tell us what we can do now?
What law?
You're
was
gonna
broken
not
from
allow
walking
us
back?
to
What
walk
law was
around the
broken?
building.
What law was broken from walking around the back of the building? What law was broke from walking around the back of the building?
Nothing has been broken.
Okay.
Okay, so we can walk around the building.
This started from these two. If
This
you
is the-
upset
this
about
is the-
energy. Blame these two.
What's going to be our charge if you walk in the back? What's that charge?
That ain't trespassing. No, it ain't trespassing. Walking around the back is not trespassing. Get some donuts and do some real fucking work. Fucking idiot.
Come on, let's eat cake. The pigs can't have the cake.
So first, right off the bat, we'll start with 2 things. He says, in this day and times, in this day and age, that doesn't make any sense. It makes none in this day and age. What in this day and age? And then secondly, he says, why are you yelling at me? They will only say that, when I say they, police officers will only say that when they're getting destroyed in an argument. Now they're the victims. Why are you yelling at me? Because if I wasn't able to communicate with you and didn't know my rights, you'd be bouncing my head off your patrol car and I'd still be picking prongs out my back. Anyways, and what I think was happening here is that's a community center because the guy says, let's have cake for my birthday. That's why all those people are there. Generally, in a community center, they have a room you can rent or is free for the citizens of that community to have a party. So that's why I think they were there. But I guess the cops said you couldn't go around the back. But if there's no signage, if there's not a fence, and you're on public property, what's to denote that that's off limits? The onus is on you. You have care, custody, and control of that building. We put it in the people's trust. So if for some reason you have a good enough reason to put a fence or a sign up there, then that's what you need to do. You don't get to just come out on the spot and be like, well, no, that's off limit. You just can't go. You don't decide laws. You don't interpret laws. They're made for you. You enforce them. Understand that. You don't understand it. Maybe in 10, 15, 20 years, if enough of these videos comes out, they will. But anyways, my name is Disorderly Product News. Wishing you and yours a very safe and happy rest of the year. It's almost 2021, guys. If you guys remember my video from 2020 when the two rookie cops had to guard the car that smashed into the wall over the expressway, and he came out and he started talking all crazy to me. He's like, very professional. Like, what'd you say? Very professional. I'm like, it's 2020. Don't play with me. And 2020 flashed across the screen. It's been a year ago. Anyways, leave your comments below. What do you think? Don't you think officers need to de-escalate and realize what's going on and just back down and be like, okay, this is not what we thought it was, and leave? It was apparent that it wasn't what they thought it was. And I'm not even saying they thought it was something. They might just want to flex their muscle. Either way, you knew nothing was going on. It was very, very obvious. But they just can't say they're sorry. They can't leave. They have to give you a directive. They have to give you a directive. If they show up at the wrong house and you're not doing anything, they will give you a directive before they leave. They have to give you directions. Anyways, my name is Disorderly Product News. Wishing you and yours a very safe and happy end of 2020. Good.